Guys, come on in.
I'll drink this water. It's mine. Okay.
All right, guys, just a quick reminder on the format. We kind of mentioned it there earlier, but we'll start off with an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll have a question for the student athletes only. Once we're done with that, we'll excuse the student athletes, and then we'll just do questions for Coach. So,
There you go, bud.
Coach, if you're ready, would you mind to start us off with an opening statement?
Well, what an unbelievable championship game. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all the people in the Sunbelt office for their hard work, and all the employees at Georgia Southern, from the grounds crew to, everybody. It was just a fantastic tournament, and all the rain early on, and you made the best of a tough situation. And you guys just ran a fantastic tournament, Georgia Southern and the Sunbelt Conference. And I mean, what a fitting game! What a way to end a long week. All I can say is that ordinary players, ordinary teams don't win this kind of game. We have extraordinary kids. They have been from the day they set foot on campus when they first got here, and they showed it again today. They have incredible character and makeup, and they never quit. We've had our share of adversity. No need to go into it, but we've had our share. These guys are relentless. That's the word. A lot of people like to throw that word around. This team and these three guys up here, they truly are. You could have our whole team up here. These three will speak for our whole team, but they are relentless. They never quit. They work. Things aren't always easy, and they just keep playing and playing and playing. They're great. This was. I don't know if I've had a better group, and I've been a part. I've had the good fortune to be a part of some really, really good teams with really great character and makeup, and this team is right up there. I can't think of a team that has better character and makeup than this team. So it's fitting that we won it. Congratulations to Georgia Southern on a great season. They're a fantastic ball club. Their guys never quit either, but our guys just kept fighting, and I can't say enough good things about my team. So I'll leave it there. I don't want to be too long. So just proud of my guys, man. They deserve all the attention that they're getting, and they deserve to be in a regional, and really proud of their effort.
We have Dylan Hardy on the left, Brandon Donovan in the middle, and Carter Perkins here on the right.
Brendan, when Georgia Southern made the rally in the ninth inning, you guys didn't seem too surprised or flustered by it coming back in the bottom of the inning.
Not at all. This team is tough. We played to the final out. I wasn't worried at all. I mean, our guys compete so hard that we're not just going to roll over and give up. We're going to give it everything we have until the last pitch.
You boys were the 3 seed by the slimmest of margins. Very easily could have been the 1. Having said that, was there any doubt in y'all's minds that y'all were the best team in the Sun Belt this year?
Good.
I don't think so. No, I think we have a great team, and like you said, we played till the final out. This is the toughest group of guys I've ever been able to play with. So, I mean, we have full confidence in ourselves and each other.
Carter, I know Coach talked a little bit about adversity for this team, but you having to come in there in a spot, catch when there's really nobody behind you, and not only do a good job behind the plate, but also come up with some big hits. What is it like to be on a team where you've got guys counting on you, and you being able to step up and be a part of the championship team?
I mean, it's a good feeling because I know I have their back and they have my back no matter what happens. Even if you fall, they'll pick you back up. And Barnes going out, he's helped me with catching. Coach Calvi always keeps me locked in, so it was really nothing.
Guys, what is it like to have a game like that at the end? Any of you?
Man, I'm at a loss for words. That game was so emotional. I didn't even feel like it was over when we won it because it was just so long and exhausting, but I'm glad we came out on top.
Yeah, I mean, they had a great crowd, and that's a great ball club Georgia Southern is, and it was a great game from the first inning. I mean, none of us let up, but I mean, it was just a great ball game. And like he said, there's not really words for it. I mean, that's a once in a lifetime game, I think.
I mean, 2 home runs in the bottom of the ninth. He goes oppo. I've never seen that in my life. Not even in BP, not from him. And he did it because he's one of our best players. He's one of our biggest guys, and he stepped up when we needed him.
Brendan, what pitch did you get in the 10th?
I got a fastball. I mean, he was pitching me really well. I was just looking for something up, and I could drive into the outfield and hopefully get a sac fly. And I just got the barrel to it, and as soon as I saw it go up in there, I knew we had a chance.
How did the three of y'all expect to recharge after this game? Because y'all are headed to a regional, and y'all are going to face more good teams. So what's going to be the process of getting your minds right again after something as emotionally exhausting as this championship game?
Well, as much as it pains me to say this, at 12 o'clock this game's over with, and we're going to move on and focus on the teams that we'll be playing in the regional, and we're looking forward to the selection committee tomorrow, and we're just going to go back to the basics and focus on what we do well and hopefully make a run.
Like you said, I think we've prepared ourselves enough for this. I mean, we expected to be in the postseason at the beginning of the season, so I mean, I don't think nothing's going to surprise us. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing, and that's work.
Any other questions for student athletes? Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Come here. That's good. Thank you.
Questions, Coach?
Coach Calvi, what went behind the decision to start Andy today? Was he just who was available, or did you see something in him that made him a good fit to face this kind of lineup?
Well, if you look at who Andy has faced this year, he started and beat Auburn. He went 7 innings against LSU and beat them. He took a loss at probably one of the best teams we've played all year long, Southern Miss, lost 4-2. He's kept us in every ballgame. He's pitched against New Orleans twice, one of the better offenses in the country. Southeastern Louisiana, he's pitched against some really good teams. He's not a freshman anymore. I said it earlier today. He is in terms of class, but he's not in terms of baseball years right now. He's not a freshman anymore. I don't know what he is, but he's not a freshman. I wasn't shocked by what he did. I wasn't shocked that he had he walked a few guys and hit a few guys. I wasn't shocked by that. And I wasn't shocked that he worked right through it. And he's been better. I've seen him much better. But the thing is, I've seen him like that as well, and I've seen him help us win. He might not have gone 8 innings. He went 5 or 6 and kept us in the ballgame. And that's what he did. So we had a lot of faith in him. That kid, like a lot of our guys, it's not it wouldn't – if he lost today, it wasn't because it was too big for him or it was too much for him. We schedule the way we do. We go on the road. We've been at Baylor. Andy's thrown out there. We've been Auburn, Alabama, LSU, Mississippi State. We take them on the road. You can look at our road record, how many games we've played on the road and who we've played. And it's for this very reason. And by the way, that was one of the best crowds we've played in front of all year long, Georgia Southern. Their fans are absolutely fantastic. We were playing against Georgia Southern and them. They were outstanding. I thought they might have gotten to him a little bit, whereas at LSU there was a rowdy crowd and he was fine, but they were right up on top of you. They were loud and man, they were behind their team. So unbelievable fans here at Georgia Southern, but really proud of Andy. We just had a lot of faith in him. There were some other guys. We thought about some other guys, and I went right back to Andy. I mean, he's been the guy. He's been our 4th starter. Thomas Houston, his forearm's been bothering him for a while. He was great for us. I had thought about him, but we had a healthy Andy Arguelles over a Thomas Houston who's been dinged up a little bit. And he's one of the guys that got us to where we were at this year, Thomas Houston. So, but I felt great with Andy. I knew he was going to compete and he was going to give us a chance.
Coach, your players talked about, as exciting as this game was, they're looking forward to the selection tomorrow. A lot of rumblings going around about the Sun Belt, how, it seems likely that the tournament champion could be the only team heading to a regional. Maybe not to speak specifically on a specific team, but based on what you've seen throughout the year, throughout the tournament, where's this league? Is it a one-bid league?
What a shame that is, too. I mean, this is a great league. There's 4 or 5 teams that could be in a regional this year. Now, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Power 5 schools, as long as they're getting 8, 9, 10 in, it's harder and harder. And I hate to use the word mid-major, but that's the classification. That's how we're classified. I don't, but, I just hate the way some things are set up. for the Power 5 schools, whereas a team like Georgia Southern, Arlington, Lafayette, Coastal, it looks like this year. I hope it's not just one. Our league, we do things in the best interest of our league. We try to schedule hard for the best interest in our league. Rodney Hennon, Coach Hennon, schedules hard his midweeks, and all our schools do. Everything we try to do is for the betterment of the league. Now, you got to go out there and win those games. Coach Robichaux and now, Gary Gilmore, being a newcomer to the league, but and Darren Thomas and Ty at Texas State, you look at their schedules and who they play. You've got to go on the road and you've got to play Texas A&M and TCU and Dallas Baptist. And you need to play RPI games in the middle of the week. There are no breaks. Seeing 40-win teams at a mid-major school is getting harder and harder to come by because of who you have to play, and then you got to go play them on the road because you get more points. If anyone in the NCAA committee came out and watched this game, you'd say that those are two regional teams, and you've seen Lafayette and Arlington and Coastal. I don't know. Had Georgia Southern won today, I don't know if we would have gotten in, and that's the shame of it because we had a 33 RPI, and we lost to Coastal. We won a very good league. We lost out. We finished second by a half a game. The league deserves to be a 2 to 3 team league. That's our goal. That's our objective. As many teams as we can get. One team, we're better than a one-team league. But in the time, my days before I went to South Carolina as an assistant, I was an assistant at FIU, and I was in the Sun Belt for 6 years, and we were, consistently 3-4 team leagues. But at that time, a lot of it was 40 wins was the benchmark. Now it's the RPI, and there's just a lot of metrics and measurables that they throw at you, and they leave out some really good teams, with several of them being in the Sun Belt.
Knowing what Georgia Southern did on Friday when they took the lead in the 9th, it seemed like it was a repeat of what they did on Friday. How'd you keep your kids just kind of focused going into the bottom of the 9th?
Yeah, you're thinking magic. It's like destiny. Baldwin goes deep, and they go into extras, and they win it, and Cleveland goes deep today, and I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to our team. I didn't say anything to our team. I said nothing. We just kept going. There was no mound visit. There was no calm your pitcher down. None of that. We've been in it before. We've been in it before. You got 27 outs, man. You got 9 innings today. I think it was 10, but the game's not over till it's over. So if you have to rush out there and pacify or calm down one of your players when something bad happens, this is a game of baseball. There's a lot of things that happen. We knew Georgia Southern was going to make a run. They're too good of a team to not make a push. You deal with it and you move on and you keep playing the game the right way. But that's what our guys have done all year long. We've lost some guys to injury. We had the flu go through the team for, we lost 14 guys to the flu in a 2.5-week period. I'm not kidding. 14 guys, 14 players. We had some hamstrings. We lost one of our better pitchers to Tommy John, in game 15. And these guys, they're not getting sideswiped by anything. A 3-run home run in the 9th. Did it feel good? No, it did not feel good at all. But our guys knew we still had our last at bat.
This seemed like to be a matchup between a team with a really deep bullpen and a team with a really good lineup. Going into the extra innings, did you feel like you had the advantage with your lineup?
I don't know. We needed to score. I'm glad we were home team. They keep coming at you with the arms. They have the deepest. Them in Lafayette, they have the deepest bullpen, in my opinion. They have the best arms just in terms of stuff, and they kept coming out there, and then they brought Paisano out there in a different look, and it's just when you think you're getting to him, and here comes the sidearm lefty with all our lefties up, and I just, usually good pitching beats good hitting. The longer that game went on, it was advantage them because their offense is good as well. But Matt Peacock twice in 2 days. How about Avery Geyer pitching three days in a row and matching up and getting out of a jam there? So I knew we had to get it over with quick, So I'm glad we got it done in the 10th. If we had to go on a little bit further, it probably would have been advantage them because they're deeper.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much.